I am placing these words in front of you because I love you too much to stay silent any longer. Archangel Michael is standing beside you in the Spirit, saying to your heart, "This is my last message for you, and I need your few minutes right now to save you from something very big." You are not reading this by mistake, and you are not here by accident. I have watched you cry in secret, I have watched you struggle in silence, and I have listened to the conversations you never had the courage to speak out loud. I know the storm that has been forming around you, and I know the trap that has been quietly arranging itself in the background of your life. Because I love you, I am interrupting your thoughts right now. I am reaching for your attention and I am saying, don't skip this, don't rush this, don't treat this like just another message. This is a rescue. You have been asking me, God, are you really with me? You have been wondering if I still care, if I still see, if I still fight for you. You have walked through days that felt like heavy nights and nights that felt endless. You have looked at your life and sometimes you whisper, "Is this all there is for me?" Yet no one hears you. But I hear you. I, the Lord your God, have been taking every word from your lips and every tear from your eyes as a seed. Not one has been wasted. Not one has disappeared into the floor. The enemy wanted you to believe that you are ignored, that your prayers hit the ceiling and fall back down. But I tell you now, the ceiling is broken, the barrier is shattered, and this word is proof that I am still reaching for you. Archangel Michael has been fighting over your life, over your destiny, over your mind. You have no idea how many things were planned against you that never reached you because my hand stopped them. There were conversations held in rooms you never entered. There were plans being drawn up by people you would never suspect. There were jealous eyes, bitter hearts, and hands trying to manipulate your steps. But every time they tried to close a door I needed open, I sent my angels ahead of you. Every time they tried to open a door I needed shut, I sealed it before you could even knock. My child, you have been closer to danger than you realize, and you have been closer to deliverance than you know. This is why Michael is saying, "This is my last message for you and I need your few minutes right now to save you from big trouble, big pain, big loss that does not belong in your story." Do not ignore the gentle warnings that I have been sending into your heart. That uneasy feeling you have around certain people is not random. That sudden discomfort when you want to go to certain places is not just anxiety. That inner pull telling you to wait, to pause, to think again, is my voice trying to keep you from walking into a trap that was never meant to hold you. You call it a gut feeling, but I call it my protection. There is someone you keep nearby who does not carry the same heart for you that you carry for them. There are conversations about you that you would be shocked to hear, words spoken about your name that do not match the kindness you have shown. I am not telling you this to make you afraid or bitter. I am telling you this so you will stop ignoring the signs. When people show you repeatedly that they do not honor your heart, believe what you see. When they constantly bring confusion, chaos, and heaviness into your life, understand that they are not being led by my Spirit. Not everyone who smiles at you is safe. Not everyone who calls you family or friend is meant to follow you into your next season. I have been whispering to you for a long time, pay attention. Watch. Listen. Don't rush. Don't share everything. Guard your secrets. But you are so pure-hearted that you think everyone loves like you do. You think everyone would protect you the way you would protect them. You think everyone would celebrate your blessing the way you would celebrate theirs. My child, your heart is beautiful, but your heart also needs wisdom. Love is not weakness. Love does not mean allowing yourself to stay where you are constantly hurt. Forgiveness does not mean returning to abuse. Mercy does not mean letting people use you like a tool or a resource. Right now, I am stretching my hand into your situation. I am turning the light on in every dark corner where deception has been hiding. I am exposing the motives that are damaging you. I am uncovering the hidden jealousy that has been smiling in your face. I am confronting the quiet manipulation that has tried to bend your decisions. Archangel Michael has been watching the enemy circle your life, waiting for a moment of tiredness, a moment when your guard is down, to strike with something big, a big betrayal, a big mistake, a big loss, a big spiritual wound. That is why I am calling you strongly in this moment. Listen to me, slow down, and let me reposition you. You have been feeling like something is about to change, like a shift is coming. You are right. A heavy season is closing and a new chapter is knocking at your door. But when I bring you into a new place, I cannot allow the same chains to follow you. I cannot allow the same drama, the same patterns, the same toxic circles to come with you. There are people and habits that cannot board the plane to your next level. You have been trying to take everyone with you, but I am saying no. This is one reason I allowed certain connections to fall apart. This is why I allowed certain calls to go silent. This is why certain opportunities you thought you needed suddenly disappeared. It was not rejection. It was redirection. There is also danger in the way you speak about yourself. You have allowed the voice of fear to grow loud in your mind. You think you are not worthy, not enough, not powerful, not beautiful, not important. You criticize yourself more than anyone else does. But hear me, you are not the labels that pain gave you. You are not the names that rejection gave you. You are not the scars that betrayal wrote on you. You are what I say you are. You are chosen, you are loved, you are protected, you are carried, and you are being rebuilt from the inside out. My child, honor yourself the way I honor you. Stop agreeing with voices that want to crush what I created. The enemy has seen your coming breakthrough. He has seen the doors that I am about to open. He has seen the healing that is forming around you. He has seen the favor that is circling your name. And because he cannot stop my blessing, he is trying to distract you, derail you, and drain you before you get there. This big thing Michael is trying to save you from is not just one event, it is a chain reaction. He wants to push you into one wrong choice, one wrong message, one wrong agreement, one wrong voice that will cause a wave of heartbreak and delay. But I am standing in front of that chain, breaking it before it begins. You are at a crossroad in your life. One path looks easy, familiar, and comfortable, but it leads you into more cycles of the same pain. The other path looks uncertain, scary, and new, but it leads you into freedom, peace, and growth. The easy path tells you, just do what you've always done, don't change anything, just survive. The new path is me saying, trust me, step out, say no to what is breaking you, say yes to what heals you. Archangel Michael is standing at that crossroad with his sword drawn, pushing away shadows, defending you from invisible arrows, and pointing you toward the path that carries my will. I know you are tired. I know you are tired of starting again, tired of hoping again, tired of believing again. The disappointments you experienced have made you secretly afraid to dream. People promised you stability and then left. They promised love and then broke you. They promised support and then disappeared. Now when you hear words like new beginning and breakthrough, part of your heart quietly says, I've heard that before. My child, I understand that fatigue in your faith. But I am not human that I should lie to you. When I say I am doing something new in you, I mean it. The delay was not denial. The wait was preparation. I am not only saving you from big danger, I am saving you for big purpose. There is something inside you that you have not fully discovered yet, a strength that surprises you, a calling that may not match your surroundings, a voice that carries healing for others. The battles you fought were not random. They were training. The tears you cried were not pointless. They were watering the soil of your destiny. You have survived nights that would have broken others. You have endured words that could have killed another person's confidence. You have walked through storms that tried to erase you. And yet, here you are, reading these words, breathing, still capable of love. That is not by your own strength. That is my grace. Now I need you to cooperate with that grace. I am asking you to do 3 things in this season. First, protect your mind. Stop feeding your spirit with voices that intensify your fear, your comparison, your insecurity. Turn away from constant negative input. Be careful what you watch, what you listen to, what you repeat. Second, guard your circle. Not everyone deserves access to your private life. Learn the power of saying, I will pray about it, before agreeing. Learn to step back when I show you red flags in someone's behavior. Third, return to me in sincerity. Not with perfect words, but with honest ones. Talk to me like you would talk to someone who truly listens, because I do. There will be a moment soon when a choice appears suddenly. A message, a call, a suggestion, an invitation, or an opportunity that looks urgent and shiny may come your way. It may look like a shortcut, a quick fix, or a fast way out of lonely seasons. But if it goes against your peace, it is not from me. If you have to silence your conscience to accept it, it is not from me. If you feel your spirit shrink every time you think about it, listen. I am using that discomfort to save you from a long road of regret. Michael has already positioned himself around that moment, to press heavily in your spirit when it arrives. Do not ignore that signal. When I nudge you away, walk away. I am also healing you from old wounds, the ones you carry from childhood, from family conflict, from betrayal, from losses you never fully mourned. Some of the danger you are facing now is built on those unhealed places. When you feel unworthy, you accept less than you deserve. When you feel abandoned, you cling to people who keep hurting you because you fear being alone. When you feel ashamed, you stay silent about things that are destroying you. But I am speaking to those deep places now. You are not abandoned. You are not forsaken. You are not dirty, broken beyond repair, or disqualified from my love. My arms are open for you as you are. There is someone close to you who thinks you are easy to manipulate because of your soft heart. They underestimate the God who stands behind you. They think their secrets will never come out. They think their whispered words against you will never be heard. But nothing is hidden from me. There will be a moment of unveiling. Truth will rise to the surface. Do not seek revenge, I will handle justice. Do not waste your energy trying to prove your worth to people committed to misunderstanding you. I will vindicate you in ways that leave no room for doubt. Your name is safe in my hands. I am sending new help into your life. You have asked me over and over, where are my people? Where are those who truly care? I have been preparing hearts and aligning paths. When I bring them, they will not come with chaos, they will come with clarity. They will not pull you away from me, they will push you closer. They will not make you question your value, they will remind you of it. These are the ones I am sending to strengthen you, to walk with you, to encourage you on the days when you feel like giving up. But to make room for them, some spaces must be emptied. Let go of what I am asking you to release. Understand this, every time you choose obedience over convenience, you are being saved from something bigger than you can see. Every time you choose to say no to a toxic pattern, you are breaking a chain that has been in your family for years. Every time you choose to honor me in private, you are opening a door for public breakthrough that will surprise even you. Do not measure your progress only by what you can physically see today. Much of what I am doing in you is underground, in the roots, in the foundation, where eyes cannot see but where everything future depends. Archangel Michael is not leaving you. When I say this is his last message in this way, I mean this is the last time you can afford to ignore my warnings and stay the same. You cannot keep repeating the same choices and expect a new life. You cannot keep running back to what breaks you and then wonder why you feel shattered. You cannot keep quiet when I am telling you to speak, and you cannot keep speaking when I am telling you to be still. This is the line I am drawing in love. I want to take you higher, but you cannot climb while holding on to the weight I am asking you to put down. Let my words sink into your heart now. You are not reading fiction, you are reading an intervention. This is me stepping into your timeline, reminding you that I am not finished with you. I am still writing chapters you have not imagined yet. There are answers coming to questions you've carried for years. There are resources coming to needs you've almost given up on. There is peace coming to places where anxiety has ruled. There is restoration coming to relationships that can be healed and release coming from relationships that cannot. There is a version of you rising that walks in confidence, in wisdom, in gentleness, and in strength. Decide today to align with me. Talk to me after you finish these words. Not tomorrow, not one day, but now. Tell me what hurts. Tell me what scares you. Tell me what you desire. Ask me for clarity. Ask me for courage. Ask me for the strength to walk away from what is unhealthy and to walk toward what I am blessing. I am closer to you than your own breath. I am not far, I am not distant. Even in the moments you felt abandoned, I was silently carrying you, waiting for the moment your heart would turn to me again. My beloved, you are stepping into a time where you will look back and say, I almost lost myself, but God rescued me. You will look back and see that this moment, these words, were a turning point. You will remember when I told you that big danger was approaching and how I shifted your steps so that it passed by without destroying you. You may not see all the details, but you will feel the difference in your spirit. You will see doors that could have trapped you never open. You will see invitations that could have ruined you suddenly cancel. And you will know, that was me, rest in me now. Let go of the fear of what is coming, because I am already there. Let go of the guilt of what is behind, because I have covered it. Let go of the need to control every outcome, and rest in the truth that your life in my hands is safer than any plan you could design. I am your God. I am for you, not against you. I am your shield, your defender, your comfort, your guide. When you feel nothing and see nothing, still I am working, and as Archangel Michael stands guard over you, he whispers once more into your soul, this is my last message to you in this season, and I needed your few minutes to save you from something big. You listened. You received. Now walk with what you have heard. Do not go back to blindness. Live awake, live protected, live guided. I am with you, now and my beloved child, listen carefully, because I am drawing you close in this moment, and I do not want your heart to miss what I am pouring into you. I know you have seen many words, many promises, many messages that said don't skip, and sometimes your heart is tired and confused. But right now, I want you to imagine that everything else becomes quiet, every noise, every distraction, every fear, and it is just you and me, and I am holding your heart in my hands. I am not here to scare you, I am here to save you from what has been trying to crush you, confuse you, and steal you away from your true path. I am here to reposition you, to realign you, to restore you, and to warn you about what you cannot yet see but is already trying to move against you. Archangel Michael is standing beside you in the spirit, and he is saying, "This is my last message for you in this season. I need your few minutes right now to save you from something big. This big thing is bigger than the people you are thinking about, bigger than one situation, bigger than just money, house, or relationship. It is a turning point of your life. It is the point where you will either let me lift you into the next chapter of your destiny, or you will allow old patterns, old voices, old fears, and old traps to pull you back into what you have already cried about, already survived, and already asked me to deliver you from. I am not threatening you, I am warning you out of love. A loving parent does not stay silent when their child is playing near the edge of a cliff. I will not stay silent while your heart walks close to the edge of something that can ruin you inside. You have been feeling a pressure in your soul, a weight that you do not always have words for. Sometimes it shows up as anxiety, sometimes as tiredness, sometimes as sudden anger or tears that arrive without clear reason. You think it is just normal, just life, but I am showing you that there is a spiritual storm around you. Not to scare you, but to explain why your heart feels like it has been in a battle even when your day looks normal from the outside. You are not weak, you are not crazy, you are not imagining everything. You have been under spiritual attack because there is something important in you, something I placed inside you since before you were born. You are carrying a promise, a purpose, a light that darkness has tried to smother. The big thing I am saving you from is not only an event, it is a pattern. A pattern of choosing people who speak nicely but do not love you deeply. A pattern of going back to what hurt you because it feels familiar. A pattern of hearing my voice but then doubting yourself so much that you freeze and do nothing until the opportunity passes. A pattern of believing lies that tell you, you are not enough. You will always be behind. You will always be poor. You will always be lonely. You will always be disappointed. These lies have built a cage invisibly around your thoughts. Archangel Michael is holding a sword of truth over that cage, and with my permission he is ready to break it open, but you must agree with me, not with the lies. I will not force you to step out of a prison if you are still calling that prison home. Listen to me, child, you have been too kind to the things that are killing you. You have been too gentle with habits that are not gentle with you. You have been too patient with people who are using your heart, using your time, using your energy, and giving you back only confusion, emptiness, and delay. I saw every moment you said, "I forgive," and you meant it, but instead of moving forward as I wanted you to, you went back into unsafe circles because you were afraid to be alone or to start again. I am proud of your forgiving heart, but I am warning you that forgiveness does not mean you must return to the same trap. You can forgive and still choose distance. You can love people and still create boundaries. You can be kind and still protect the temple of your soul. There are conversations happening about you that you cannot hear, but I hear every word. There are plans forming in the hearts of some people that are smiling at you. But they do not intend to carry you, they intend to use you. Some are jealous of what you carry inside, even when you do not fully see your own value. Some want to attach to you because they can feel the favor that is awakening over your life. Some are watching to see what blessing comes to you, not to celebrate you, but to calculate how they can benefit from it. And some are simply lost in their own darkness, pulling you into pain again and again, not because you deserve it, but because they have never known how to love without hurting others. I am not asking you to hate them. I am asking you to see them clearly. I am not asking you to curse them. I am asking you to release them. There is a difference between praying for someone and allowing them to poison you. There is a difference between hoping someone changes and allowing them to drag you down while they are still playing with your heart. Archangel Michael is saying, you cannot carry everyone into the season God is opening for you. Some people are chains disguised as companions. This is your turning point. Will you continue to explain and excuse their behavior, or will you finally allow me to reposition you? I have been sending you signs, subtle and obvious ones. A dream that disturbed you. A sudden feeling in your chest when a name appears on your screen. A small voice inside that whispers, something is not right. When you think about a decision. Repeated patterns that are too exact to be coincidence. You call it intuition, but I am telling you, I have been speaking. My spirit has been tugging at your heart. Archangel Michael has been moving in the unseen, blocking some attacks, slowing down some things that would have harmed you quickly. You see delays, but I see protection. You see frustration, but I see rearrangement. You see people walking away and think you are being abandoned, but I see me clearing the path so you are not surrounded by the wrong crowd when the right door opens. You asked me, God, why does it feel like nothing is working? Why does it feel like I am stuck? Why am I still waiting? I reply to you now, part of your delay has not been punishment. It has been mercy. Because if I had released certain blessings earlier, they would have fallen into the wrong hands through you. People who only stayed because you were low-key, hidden, and struggling would have changed their faces if they saw sudden abundance in your life. I am saving you from being celebrated and then quickly exploited. I am saving you from becoming a target too soon. I am saving you from wrong partnerships, wrong contracts, wrong commitments that look golden but are actually traps. This is why I am saying, through Michael, this is my last message for you in this season. Not because I will abandon you afterward, but because you are entering a new stage where your decisions will have heavier consequences. The training wheels are coming off. I have spoken to you many times about the same patterns. I have warned you gently, then strongly. I have allowed discomfort to push you away from certain things. Yet still you looked back, still you doubted my leading, still you asked for more signs while ignoring the ones already given. I am not angry at you, I love you. But a parent eventually says, you must choose. This is that moment. Choose to trust me more than your fear. Choose to believe that I can provide for you even if you walk away from what is unhealthy. Choose to believe that I can bring new friends, new love, new opportunities, new provision, new strength. You do not need to cling to a broken relationship, a toxic environment, or a dead-end situation just because it is familiar. Familiar is not the same as safe. Familiar is not the same as blessed. Familiar is not the same as destiny. You have been asking me for big breakthrough, big favor, big change, big surprise, big miracle. But I need to save you from something big first, a big mistake, a big trap, a big disappointment, a big heartbreak that you do not see yet because you are still looking through the fog of emotion. I am touching your heart right now, even as you read. I am asking you to breathe. Breathe slowly. Feel your chest rising and falling. You are alive, and that is not an accident. I protected you already from things you know about and from things you will never find out. I have kept you when you thought you would break. I have held your mind when you felt it slipping into darkness. I have caught your tears on nights when no one was awake to listen. Your story is not just about pain, it is about survival. And now I am writing a new chapter that is about more than survival. It is about purpose. You cannot write this new chapter if your hands are still clinging to the old one. The pages of your life are turning whether you want them to or not, because time does not wait. But what you do with these pages is your choice. I am placing a pen in your hand and saying, write with me. That means making choices that align with the truth I am revealing to you. That means refusing to let guilt keep you in places you have outgrown. That means refusing to let shame define your next step. That means refusing to let people who do not value your soul be the loudest voices in your life. Archangel Michael stands as a warrior beside you, not to scare you with demons and darkness, but to remind you that you are not alone in this battle. You are not defenseless. You are not powerless. You are guarded, watched, accompanied. When your thoughts overflow and you feel you cannot carry the weight of your emotions, remember this: heaven is not far away, my presence is not distant. Whisper my name. You do not need perfect words. You do not need ritual. You do not need to impress me. Just call from your heart and say, God, help me. God, guide me. God, show me. God, strengthen me. Every time you do that, something shifts in the invisible. Waves of fear lose their grip. Confusion begins to crack. Light enters places that felt permanently dark. I want you to stop punishing yourself for past decisions. Yes, you trusted the wrong people. Yes, you stayed too long. Yes, you ignored some red flags. Yes, you broke your own heart trying to keep others comfortable. I saw it all. But I am not replaying your mistakes to shame you. I am replaying them to show you how far you have already come, and to prevent you from repeating them with new faces and new situations. Shame says, you are the problem. My truth says, you are learning, you are growing, you are being refined, and your value has not changed. You are not disqualified from my love or my plans because of what you have done. But you must stop agreeing with voices that tell you you are worthless, hopeless, or cursed. Those voices are lying to you. There is a heaviness that has been sitting in your atmosphere, like a cloud that does not fully go away even on bright days. That heaviness is lifting as you choose me. As you decide to let go of what is draining you, you will notice an internal shift. You may still have external problems, bills, responsibilities, complicated relationships, but inside, you will begin to feel a strength, a clarity, a courage that you forgot you had. That is me, infusing you with new life. That is Michael fighting off what tried to crush your spirit. That is your soul remembering that it is anchored in something deeper than any circumstance. I am saving you not only from danger, but from smallness. You have kept your dreams small to fit other people's expectations. You have reduced your desires because you were afraid of disappointment. You have hidden your gifts because you were afraid of criticism. But those gifts were never given to you by accident. The way you think, the way you feel, the way you see the world, the way you express yourself, these are tools I shaped in you. Some people mocked them. Some people ignored them. Some people told you that you were too much or not enough. But I am the one who knows exactly how you are designed, and I am calling you to stop shrinking. The big I am calling you into is not just a big blessing you receive, it is a big version of yourself that you become. More honest. More grounded. More confident in me. More careful with who you allow into your heart. More intentional with your time. More protective of your peace. More open to wisdom. More ready to walk away from what is not aligned with me, even if it hurts for a while. There is a version of you that you have only glimpsed in small moments, bold, peaceful, joyful, balanced. I see that version clearly. I am shaping you into that person through every season, every test, every conversation we are having. In practical terms, this means some changes are coming. You may feel a sudden urge to clean your space, to throw things away, to reorganize. Do it, it symbolizes a deeper internal cleansing I am doing. You may feel a strong push to stop certain habits, endless scrolling, conversations that lead nowhere, entertainment that numbs your heart instead of healing it. Listen to that push, it is me redirecting your focus. You may feel drawn toward learning something new, improving a skill, taking better care of your body, opening up to professional support or counseling if your mind is struggling. That is not weakness. That is wisdom. I send help in many forms, not only through spiritual feelings but also through practical resources and people with knowledge. You may be guided to forgive yourself and others in deeper ways, not by pretending nothing happened, but by releasing the hope that the past will change. It will not. But what can change is how much control it has over your present. I want to save you from a big prison, the prison of replaying old scenes until they become the only story in your mind. You have more chapters than those painful moments. You have more identity than those failures. You have more value than those rejections. Let me rewrite the script in your heart. I am also saving you from a big lie, that you are alone and no one cares. There are people you have not met yet who will treat you with respect, with kindness, with genuine love. There are environments you have not seen yet where your presence will be valued, not tolerated. There are doors that have not opened yet that will make sense of why other doors stayed closed. Do not let temporary loneliness drive you into permanent wrong connections. When the loneliness feels heavy, come to me. Speak to me. Cry to me. Write to me. Sit in silence and let your heart breathe in my presence. I am closer than your own heartbeat. Archangel Michael has been sent as a defender in your story, but I am the one who writes the story. And I am writing hope across your future. I am writing healing across your heart. I am writing protection around your path. I am writing restoration over what you lost. But I am also writing responsibility over your choices. You are not a puppet. You are my child, with free will. You can walk into the warning or away from it. You can cling to what I am removing or release it into my hands. You can stay near the edge of the cliff or step back into a safer place. Take these words seriously, not with fear, but with holy sobriety. This is not a game. Your emotional health matters. Your mental health matters. Your body matters. Your future matters. I care about all of it. If you need help beyond what you can carry alone, it is not a sin to seek support. Doctors, counselors, trusted friends, wise mentors, I can work through them too. Do not let spiritual language make you ignore practical help. I am the God of both the unseen and the seen. Now, beloved child, place your hand over your heart if you can, and feel the warmth there. That beat is a sign that your purpose is not finished. Say quietly, even if only in your mind, I choose life. I choose truth. I choose healing. I choose to let go of what is destroying my peace. I choose God's path for me, even if I do not see every detail. I choose to trust that I am being guided and protected. As you say this, know that heaven hears. Know that the weight you feel may not disappear instantly. But there is a shift happening. This is why I needed your few minutes. Not to waste them, but to plant something inside you that will grow in the coming days. You will remember certain sentences when you need them. You will feel a nudge when a familiar temptation appears. You will recognize patterns sooner. You will sense when you are being pulled into an old story. And in those moments, remember, you are not powerless. You can say no. You can walk away. You can choose differently. This message, carried with Michael's urgency, is a turning point, not an ending. It is the last call of a certain cycle, the completion of a chapter of confusion and repetition. As you cooperate with me, you step into a new cycle of clarity, growth, and prepared blessings. The big thing I am saving you from is not just danger, it is the small, limited version of your life that you would settle for if you did not know how deeply I love you. I am holding you. I am guiding you. I am protecting you. I am not far. When you do not know what to say, just whisper, "Stay with me, God. I am already here."